All right, welcome to the Trap Bootcamp Podcast. I am your girl, Oracle Jane Doe. I'm here with my host, Sam Silver.
Hello.
And Zack Hogan. We're going to start introducing our monthly theme. And this month, we are going to be having conversations on things that give you the best version of yourself. So the title of this show is It's Giving Best Version of Me, starting the year with a plan for success. And not necessarily making resolutions per se, but, just finding those things that align with you and those things that don't align and just eliminating those. So let's just talk about what fasts are, okay? A fast, a cleanse, intermittent fasting. We're going to talk about the pros and cons of that. And it's great that I have my co-host here who is definitely a trainer and an expert on these things. So we're going to talk about things that our clients go through. So we'll just talk about cleanses first.
Cleanses may require that participants drink only juice or abstain from certain foods. A cleanse or fast may help you lose weight initially, but after the cleanse or fast is over, you may gain the weight back, which is very, very common. I've seen that a lot. Like people before an event or a wedding or a reunion, like they'll literally just be like, oh, I'm not going to eat anything. And then as soon as they put something in their mouth, they're like bloated and like...
Exactly.
Yeah, it's awful.
Cleanses are great to kickstart, but I think sometimes people rely on those things. Like, I'm just going to eat shitty for 2 weeks and then I'm going to cleanse and then shitty and then cleanse and then shitty, then cleanse. Yeah. And that's not good.
And the proper way to do a cleanse is a couple weeks prior, you start to taper off and eat actually extremely clean. And then you do the liquid situation. And even that should be doctor approved. And then eventually when you're done, you start to add things in slowly, but you will always put weight back on. Always.
Some people still have this concept of, I don't eat, I'm gonna lose weight. Oh, like that shit does not work.
No, it's the opposite. Your body goes into survival mode. Like everything you put in, it's like, okay, I have to hold on to it just in case you keep starving.
Fast are same thing. Yeah. Prolonged fasting will eventually prompt your body to experience ketosis and metabolically switch to breaking down fat as fuel, using the stored fatty acids instead of glycogen for energy. Definitely not a way to kickstart your body, maybe to abstain and take you out of like that little sugar fit that we get,
From what I've heard, it's not even metabolically switching to break down fat as fuel. It's more so it breaks down protein because protein's more easily broken down.
Right.
So, because for me, like I lose muscle extremely easily.
Yeah.
So, like, if I don't work out for a week, which I haven't, my muscle just goes away. But the stored fat, like, your body's like, oh, I can do that much more easily.
Let's lastly talk about intermittent fasting.
So, out of the three, this is the one I recommend. I did try it when I was eating fish consistently, and I did drop a lot of fat, which is not really what I wanted, but my energy was, like, unbelievable. I was, like, feeling the muscle, like I loved it.
Yeah.
But it is also very tricky because within those 8 hours, if you're not eating healthy, then it doesn't matter. Then it's like you may as well just fucking eat whatever the fuck. And none of these I would ever suggest doing long term. Ever. At least intermittent fasting, which is what I have participated in and felt very comfortable suggesting. I would say you can probably do it up to like a month, but I wouldn't even like necessarily do it for that long.
Yeah, I don't think you need to do it for longer than a month. Do your research, see what works for you. But as she said, make sure that you're able to take time and balance it out and find something that you can be consistent with, and you will see the results. Let's just talk quickly about the Golden Globes that nobody actually saw last night. Like, what the heck?
So NBC didn't want to air the Golden Globes this year. Basically, they just filled social media with what they gave the award to. Nicole Kidman won for playing Lucille Ball.
I just watched it. It's so good. Her eyebrows freaked me the fuck out in the trailers.
It's so good. I watched it yesterday. You didn't like it. I was a huge fan of Lucille Ball because she was such a commanding woman, and I felt like she was so in charge. And to see this film, it made me understand her a lot more. The scene at the table and how she wanted to rework that scene, all the while you're thinking that it was really about this one scene that she wanted to get right. But honestly, in her head, she was replaying the fact that her husband had slept with someone and it was in the paper. As a woman coming from dealing with that, I dealt with that, and I dealt with domestic violence, and I dealt with all that. So I always kind of dive into the story of the woman and how they still are able to make their mark on the world through adversity. It's just like a really interesting story. I didn't even know about the whole Winchell story, how she was named a communist.
Yeah, no, that.
Oh man, it's deep. It's really a good story.
I'll watch it tonight, actually.
It's important for us as women, and men too, to see characters that instill that type of drive that we want. My grandmother, when I was little, I used to watch Lucy with her all the time.
Same.
I got it. I laughed. I always thought she was kind of slapsticky, but not until like this weekend was I like, wow, like she was definitely an icon in what she did and the mark that she left on the film world and the TV world. Like, man, that's deep. And her and Carol Burnett are like two women that I was just like in awe of as a child. And just to see them to be the way they were, I just thought that was like a dope thing. So now, hot flash. We're going to check Facebook because I haven't been on Facebook since last year. So we're just going to go through it right quick.
I love when people say it's like a week ago.
We're going to go through Facebook right quick and see if anybody's in here that's giving us a hot flash.
What?
He doesn't even have a picture.
Why does it say Thai food under his? That's what he does? He does
Oh
Thai
my
food?
God. He's Thai food. Yeah, this ain't it. No. I don't like when men have no shirt on your first picture. Zach, do you have any of these?
I don't know.
Thank you. Please don't. I don't even want to go. What? Why? Why do they all have no shirt on? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I'm fucking up. You guys, I hot flashed. I went to the right. Who is this? Darnell. Oh, wait. Who's Darnell?
Oh.
Okay, Darnell. Hi. We both had the face. We got one hot flash. Dun, 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 dun. Darnell, baby, you got the hot flash. All right, so we're gonna do a reel. We are going to do a reel, you and I. Boom. Oh, that's corny.
I take cash out, Venmo, Zelle, TBC.
This one, we got it. When I say cash app, you just go cash app. Okay, you just do everything I say one time, all right?
Okay.
I take cash out, Venmo, Zelle, TBC. Ooh, yeah, Lord.
I love it. So I'm really, really excited for Herb of the Week because it's working with our title and theme. And this is again brought to you by Ethereal Essence, which is our art craft apothecary. We serve our trap mates with items for spa care and regeneration and just items that make you feel good. The candle's title is It's Giving Best Version of Me. And the scent is black violet and saffron. A seductive blend of aromatic herbs, warm amber, and floral creates the scent of black violet and saffron. It's a fragrance oil and it adds to the mystique of our new candle, which is It's Giving Best Version of Me. These are going to be on the Trap Bootcamp shop and you can get them on our website and on the Etsy. Today's herb of the week is going to be jasmine. And the reason why is because we have some dried jasmine and we also have dried hibiscus in the new candle. It's a fragrant flower that's used also as an antiseptic, antispasmodic, a sedative, and it also helps to treat depression. Please check out our new candle. We are going to be dropping it for sure on the 29th, but it's available for pre-order now. So if you order now or you purchase it now, you'll be getting the order by the 29th.
On today's episode of Elevate and Dominate, we're going to do a classic which I'm surprised I haven't had you do before.
Okay.
The glute thruster. As soon as you see it, I don't even need to explain. Get on the floor, baby. I personally like the heels outside of the hip distance. And all you're going to do, come on over here, you're going to make sure your core is tight, and then you're just going to squeeze your butt cheeks together like I'm poking you in the butthole. So you're just going to lift it up, keeping the core nice and tight all the way up. Good. So you're engaging here and then engaging here. Yep. And then just back and forth. And you want to make sure that your knees aren't caving in. You can always use a band. You can put weights here, or you can just, pretend it's a Friday. I don't know what that is. I'm not that sassy, but you get the point. And then let's go into the next one. So this one I haven't really done. It's actually a perfect setup because you're just going to be here. Not all the way, actually. So you're just going to be so your glutes are just hovering. I've been finding this is a very popular one lately. So what you're going to do is your glutes kind of want to stay down. You want to keep your core engaged and you want to try and reach across. Yep. And then back down. Yes. Keep the core nice and tight. You want to make sure that you're not wiggling too much. Keep going. Good. So you get your triceps, you get your core, and you get a little bit of glutes, but in reality, it's just you get sexy time.
And so what we're going to do is pull 5 cards. So this is the Brotherhood of Light deck Egyptian tarot cards. Now, I am not a tarot reader or anything. I am new to this, but this book stood out to me. I'm just going to lay them out flat for you. Scoot that over a little bit. Shuffle your deck 4 times. I shuffled it prior to putting it in here.
Love it.
So we should be good. Hope. And I'm going to ask you an initial question. It's the beginning of the year. Are there anything that you're focused on? Anything that you have? You can hold it personally or you can say it out loud.
I mean, I just think in general this year, I really want to focus on just better well-being.
Better well-being?
Like overall.
Okay. Is there any questions that you have?
No, not necessarily.
Okay.
I just think it'll come when it's supposed to come.
Cool. So this is going to be 4 of scepters in reverse. So to me, what I read in here is that when you see in reverse, it's the ultimate best part of whatever it is. Would be the divinatory significance of the 4 of scepters is legacy. 3 of coins. Okay, that's money, baby. The divinatory significance of the 3 of coins is a marriage for money. Oh, look again, coins, girl. All right. This may be read as a change in fortune. So this is good. Last one. Oh, you got some good ones today. Okay. The Enchantress. It expresses in the spiritual world the principle of all force, spiritual and material. In the intellectual world, moral force. In the physical world, organic force. Remember then, son of earth, that for power, one must believe in one's ability. I saw this card last night, so
I love it. Okay.
This is the vibe. This is the vibe for the podcast. The vibe is for us to have some good change in fortune.
Yes, I love it.
For you, Zack, for me, and for you, Trap Mates. This is the Trap Bootcamp Podcast, and we really love that you guys come and listen to us bi-weekly. So please listen to another episode, the next episode of the Trap Bootcamp Podcast. Thank you for joining us for the evening, and follow me, or don't follow me.
But follow me because I have a follow.